Hello, people. It's been a while. Sorry for the delay in videos. I was busy tying my shoes. Sorry for being so late. You may notice something new. I'm wearing glasses. I get it. I'm a nerd. I don't want to fucking hear it. Hello, yes, I'm happy to be back. Um, I'm hopefully going to be uploading again consistently. Hopefully, being the key word. Yeah, I was busy with uni and stuff like that. It just didn't work. Anyway, as it's me, I say coming back, but it's not even coming back. As this is the next video after a considerable amount of time, I thought I would switch it up. So we are going to be doing something like my vlog, the last video. If you haven't seen that, check that out. We're going to be doing something new and talking about something that isn't about serial killers for once. But there will be more of that in the future, so don't worry about that. Today's video is on, drumroll please, creepypastas. Creepypastas. Pastas, tomato, potato, same thing. So yeah, this video will be talking about where creepypastas come from. My flatmate just went in the bathroom. Yeah, we will be talking about where they come from, where they are at the moment, when they were popular, just everything that hopefully comes with the term creepypasta. If you like this video, like, subscribe and comment, or I will do something rash. Just kidding. Maybe. Now, before we actually start this video, I just want to state, I don't know how the editing will be on this. I don't have my usual software on my brother's PC. Shout out to my brother. I don't have that at the moment. I can try and find a way of getting it and doing it, but there will be loopholes. I say loopholes. There will be hurdles I'll have to jump through to get that. Also, look at my new piercings, guys. I'm a girly girl. Aww. Look at that. Anyway, so if the editing is different on this video, I was going to say don't blame me, but blame me. I'll try and make it as high quality and as good as my last ones. Just no promises. So I apologise if it feels any different. Now, with all that being said, let's get into the video. What is a creepypasta? Wikipedia describes a creepypasta as a horror-related legends or images that have been copied and passed around the internet. Hence, copy, paste, creepypasta. I just thought I'd say my experiences with creepypastas was back when I was younger, early 2010s. I knew of some of them, Jeff the Killer, Slender Man, and when I was 12 to 14, I want to say around that age, I loved them. I was obsessed with them, and I asked my mum to paint my face as Jeff the Killer before we went to the beach one day. So I think that sums up how I was as a kid. I just thought I'd include some of the most popular creepypastas. Those include Slender Man. Slender Man was created in 2009 by artist Eric Knudsen. No, Knudsen? Fuck, I don't want a triple red situation. Eric Knudsen, yep. Who used the online pseudonym Victor Surge. Slenderman was created in 2009 but became popular in 2012 with the release of the Slenderman game, which was huge on YouTube at the time, with many people playing it, such as PewDiePie. Another creepypasta is Jeff the Killer, who was created in 2008 and became extremely popular with his carved smile and piercing eyes with no eyelids standing out amongst the community, with his image becoming very popular and related a lot to the idea of a creepypasta. Another one was Ben Drowned, who was created in 2010. He was an evil version of Link from Legend of Zelda, and yeah, followed that whole genre of creepypastas of evil, corrupted video games. Although creepy stories and urban legends have seemingly always been a thing, the first creepypasta that was created was Ted the Caver. Ted the Caver is a story about a man and his friend exploring an undiscovered cave through the eyes of the writer Ted. But things go south the deeper they venture into the cave. Ted the Caver was created in 2001 and was posted on an Angel Fire website. The story included images which had a lot of people believing its content and spreading it around the internet, hence starting the idea of a creepypasta. A great place to hear the story if you want to listen to it. Obviously, you can read it if you don't want to do that, however, or you can't read. There's a great channel, Creepcast, with Meat Canyon and Wendigoon, who do a phenomenal job of reading that story and bringing it to life. I would suggest listening to Creepcast in general. They're a great channel, so funny and hilarious, and they are amazing to listen to and watch, and were partly the reason that I kind of started this channel. Great channel. Go check them out. I'll put their link in the description. Go check them out. Another cool place to listen to this Ted the Caver story, don't know why I said it like that, Ted the Caver story, is the playlist from the channel Alex Archives. They reenact the story in real life and record it, and it's all visual. Really great. It's a really good playlist. So once again, I'll try and link that in the description. Go check that out as well. It's phenomenal what he's able to do. When did creepypastas peak? The word creepypasta was first coined on 4chan around 2007, but it seems creepypastas didn't get a dedicated fandom until the early 2010s. However, it seems if you go back to read a lot of them, they are not how you remember them. Shout out to J Coat and his funny skits about that.
Eyes weren't the normal cartoon style, they were hyper realistic.
Alright, dude, are you kidding me?
You gotta look at the image they attach, right? That's what really gets you. Look.
You said I was gonna piss my pants.
Let's
Creepypastas blew up with more people being on the internet and the stories being spread around more websites such as 4chan and Reddit, with the rise of video games helping too. Slenderman was a huge game that really helped people fall down the rabbit hole of creepypastas back in 2012, many coming from YouTubers such as Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie. Another popular game that helped the rise of creepypastas was Minecraft, with Herobrine becoming a huge figure in the community and making it possible for my mate to scare the shit out of me when I went round his house to play Minecraft. So, yeah, thanks for that. Herobrine is a very popular. I would class him as a creepypasta. He is a fucking figure that was meant to scare people and was spread around the internet, with many people actually believing he was in the game and an actual glitch in the game. So I don't know if he is technically classed as one, but I would class him as one, and because I want to add more to this video. On the other side of the same coin, there were creepypastas written about video games, such as the previously mentioned Ben Drowned. Another example of this was Sonic.exe, which followed the story of a boy buying an old Sonic game cartridge, but the game was not what he thought, with Sonic being the villain and killed his friends Tails and Knuckles. Sonic.exe kind of sums up a lot of the creepypasta stereotypes, with the old game being evil. It also had Sonic's eyes blackened with blood coming out of them, which is a popular thing. Ben Drowned did it as well, I think. And Squidward's self bye-bye, I guess, is a way to phrase it, without this video being taken or whatever. But yeah, Sonic.exe was a very popular one. Followed the game stereotype and also had the trope of hyper-realistic images in not so realistic circumstances. What has become of creepypastas? Creepypastas have seemed to retain their fandom and fame, with many fan art and other media being created of them, such as the Slenderman movie that was released in 2018, which I didn't watch because apparently it was dog shit. It also seems that young authors are trying to keep creepypastas alive, with creepypastas still being written today. While researching this, I found some as early as this month on creepypasta.com. So it seems that the fandom is still very much alive and keeping the idea of creepypastas and their legends going for the future generations, which is nice to see. Oh my god, itchy fucking eye, Jesus. However, although there is the positive side of creepypastas and their fandom, unfortunately, creepypastas have been tainted with bad events in the past. The biggest example of this is the Slenderman stabbing. I mean, this was quite big a while ago. I remember hearing about it. It consisted of two 12-year-old girls stabbing another girl to appease Slenderman. Very fortunately, luckily, the young girl survived. But yeah, that really did make a lot of people question what was being shown online to the younger audience. Yeah, very unfortunate, very sick and twisted event there, especially because it was all surrounded around Slenderman, and yeah, these young girls thought that he actually existed, which is, yeah, crazy. Another example that I can think of is the Momo thing that happened, I think, a couple years back. It's either a couple years back or I'm really old and time is moving too fast for me. Yeah, if you didn't know the Momo, I don't even know if it's a creepypasta. I did look up Momo creepypasta and it did come up, so I assume it is. But Momo was a picture of an art installation of a creature, I guess. But yeah, that got passed around the internet on apps like Discord and had people trolling online, and it was being passed to a lot of young children, telling them to self-delete and do some horrible actions. I'm not sure if anything bad came out of that. I hope not. I might be naive, but I really hope nothing came bad out of that. But yeah, that was a quite a big thing back in the day, which once again had people questioning what was going on online and having young people online. So yeah, there was some very unfortunate things surrounding creepypastas and their images. I thought as this video comes to an end, I would list some of my favourite creepypastas and some of the reasons I like them, just to add a bit more to this video. I don't want it being too short, and I thought it might be quite fun to do. But you could just skip this bit if you don't give a shit. This list isn't in any particular order, but at number 1, I've put Jeff the Killer. Jeff was one of the earliest creepypastas I can remember. I remember talking about him quite a lot as a kid, and that image, which is quite famous, of him stuck with me, and I remember trying to find out where it actually came from and watching videos on it and stuff. Although I didn't know the actual, I mean, I knew the story, although I didn't read the actual story, he was a very prominent figure to me, and I remember liking him a lot. I also remember playing a lot of games that included him, one being a Little Big Planet custom map where you had to run away from him in a house. God, nostalgia. Oh my god, that just hit me like crazy now. I think I also enjoyed the idea that he was a somewhat normal kid that just kind of went off the deep end, as opposed to a creature that lived in the woods or this like omnipotent figure kind of thing. I liked the idea he was just kind of a man, even though he may have just been a Joker knockoff, but you know. Number 2, I have the Russian sleep experiment. I remember when I first heard this story, I originally thought it was real, and that stuck with me for ages because I genuinely thought it was a real story about events that happened in World War Two. Um, I remember it freaked me out for the longest time. The idea of what man could really kind of do to each other. Um, and yeah, that one image of this straight jacket, that's the word, the straight jacket guy with the teeth and the like dribbling, drooling, and the sunken eyes. That was, that stuck with me. That image stuck with me. I loved it. At the same time, though, it was great. One thing about the story, though, is when I heard it, I watched Creepcast talk about it. I don't really like the ending. For some reason, I originally thought the ending was the Americans came in to the aftermath of everything, and that's where they saw the guy in the straitjacket and just ended him. So I don't know where I heard that from, but I liked that ending as opposed to the actual ending that is written. I'm not a big fan of that one, but nonetheless, I really enjoy that creepypasta. At 3, I've put Slenderman for obvious reasons. I don't think I really need to talk about that. Number 4, I have got The Rake. Rake stuck with me when I first heard about it. The creature actually like scared the shit out of me when I was younger. There's an image in my head of him at the end of the bed, turned around, looking at the person taking the photo, and that one was like, oh, that was so creepy to me. But I enjoyed the idea of being a creeper. I enjoyed the idea of it being a creature with not really any humanity to it. It kind of looks like a human in a way, but also not. Because there's tons of creatures like Slender Man, but then he's also wearing a suit and is just a man like without a face. So I like the idea that this was a creature out there that wasn't any way related to human, kind of in a way. But yeah, I really liked him. Finally, for my number 5, I mean, I could do way more on this list, but I thought I'd keep it to 5. Ticking Toby was one I was debating putting here, but yeah, he was a good one. I could have put him here. I was also debating putting Sonic.exe, mainly because my brother loved Sonic as a kid, and yeah, I remember hearing that one quite a lot, that story. And it's Sonic. Can't go wrong with Sonic. So I was debating putting him here. However, I thought I would put a more recent one I heard, called Pen Pal. This story really stuck with me for the next week or two after I heard it. Don't know what that was. Yeah, it really stuck with me. It was horrifying in a sick and cool way. Yeah, really kind of scary. More on the realistic side. Yeah, I watched it on Creepcast once again. Can't stop mentioning them in this video. I watched it on Creepcast, and I was just hooked the entire time. I was so invested. The realistic nature of it, plus the ending, is what really stuck with me, and I just couldn't stop listening the entire time. I think I stayed up till like 4 in the morning to listen to it all. Yeah, it was just a fabulous story. I highly recommend listening to that one. If you're gonna watch one of them, I highly recommend that one. And with all that being said, that is the end of this video. This might be a shorter one, on the shorter side. I just finally found some spare time to actually make a video and make some content. I really do like doing this on this channel, so I really wanted to try and get it done. So I got the script for this video done as quick as possible. I try to keep it as in depth and find out as much as I can about it, but yeah, it's shorter, so I hope it's still satisfactory as a video. If you want to see more creepypasta related videos in the future, make sure to comment. I would be more than happy to read some of the stories, or I don't know, do something related to creepypastas, because I do love them. So I'd be more than happy to do more videos like this. I do want to do more on this channel and do more on my Instagram. check those out. I do want to be posting more to keep on top of this channel because I do like it and I am enjoying these videos. I hope this quality is similar, or if not just as good as the past videos. I am in uni, so it is a little harder for me now. But yeah, it's also harder for me to post because of uni, because yeah, that shit takes work. So please like and subscribe. Comment if you enjoy this video, it really helps. Leave any feedback and stuff you might want to see in the future, even if you just say, more true crime, I'll be happy to do that. If there's a particular subject or thing you'd like to hear, I'd do it. Yeah, I would just love to hear more feedback. Make sure to go check out Creepcast and Alex Archives in the description. I will put them there, hopefully. If not, it's as simple as going on YouTube, typing in Creepcast, typing in Alex Archives. Yeah, they're all great. Meet Canyon, Wendigoon, great, funny guys. Definitely check them out. Go check out my other videos on this channel. You never know, you might like them. You might get used to seeing my ugly mug. You might, but no promises. So give them a check out. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and stay safe out there, because you never know what's out there. You see what I did there? Oh my god, that was, whoa, that was crazy. Honestly, that was so good. Go back and watch that. Like, I normally say who's there, but this time I said what's there.